Time is now. So what are you waiting for? It's time to attack the impossible. So what will you do with the moments that you have left?
Great American Rugby. Rugby is life and life is great. I'm excited to share an opportunity to partner with Great American Rugby and help grow rugby in the U.S. Sponsoring Great American Rugby gives your brand exposure to a passionate rugby community, whether through logo placements, social media promotions, product giveaways, or brand collaborations. We can find the right fit for you. Here at Great American Rugby, we know that all businesses are different, so we're open to negotiating sponsorship budgets or alternative compensation that works for both of us. If you're interested, please fill out the sponsorship interest form. It'll only take a few minutes, and I'll personally reach out to discuss the next steps. Let's build something that benefits your brand while growing rugby. Thank you for your support. Let's grow rugby together. Rugby is life, and life is great. Be great.
Hold on, come on, babe. Don't do it now. Full screen.
You want me, baby? You know I want you too. Cause I'm your honey, man. I'm really sweet on you. Take one taste of me, girl, and I will rule your world. I wanna grow together. Let's let our love unfurl. Beneath the pale moonlight, where we're dancing slow, whispers of love, and the night's all low. Your eyes, they sparkle like stars in the sky. In this moment with you, time just seems to pass by. In the quiet of the night, in a world so still, our hearts beat as one. In this love we fulfill. You know you want me, baby. You know I want you to. Cause I'm your honey, man. I'm really sweet on you. Take one taste of me, girl, and I will rule your world. I wanna grow together. Let's let our love unfurl. You know you want me, baby. You know I want you to. Cause I'm your honey, man. I'm really sweet on you. Take one taste of me, girl, and I will rule your world. I wanna grow together. Let's let our love unfurl. With every beat of my heart, I'm drawing closer to you. And through the seasons of time, our love will stand true. So trust me, don't fear me. Baby, please hear me. There's nobody else for me but you. Our love is never ending, it's only just beginning. And I can't wait to start with you. You know you want me, baby. You know I want you to. Cause I'm your honey, man. I'm really sweet on you. Take one taste of me, girl, and I will rule your world. I wanna grow together. Let's let our love unfurl. You know you want me, baby. You know I want you to. Cause I'm your honey, man. I'm really sweet on you. Take one taste of me, girl, and I will rule your world. I wanna grow together. Let's let our love unfurl. You know you want me, baby. You know I want you to. Cause I'm your honey, man. I'm really sweet on you. Take one taste of me, girl, and I will rule your world. I wanna grow together. Let's let our love unfurl.
Hey, that is.
Well, what do we have here?
It's your last chance to.
Hold on. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another episode of That's All I'm Saying. It's your boy Max Dollars, your neighborhood hoop hero, baby. What's up? Hey, and we are here with another special episode. Today is episode 4. Before we get started, I want to give a special shout out to our sponsors, Steelwear Athletic Brand, the Great American Rugby, and of course, the Honeyman himself, Abasi Steel. Now, today is a great day. Today is an excellent day. Today is episode 4, and we have a special interview guest today. Before I bring him on, I want to give him a quick shout out to all the things that he's doing in the community, just to bring you guys up to speed, okay? Today, we have an award-winning tattoo artist back from 2022. He is the owner of Immortal Ink Tattoo Gallery off of 712 North Street. All right, he's been doing this thing for 4 years now. Okay, he is the founder and owner of Shawn Smith Tattoo Academy, also established in 2021. Okay, he also has a product line. My man is busy. Sacred Skincare product line. All right, you can find that on ShawnSmithTattoo.com. Also has a podcast as well. In the Skin, that is the YouTube channel. It's called In the Skin, and he talks about. I guess it's in the name. He's gonna tell us a little bit more about it, but I'm sure it's about tattooing and skincare and things of that nature. Ladies and gentlemen, we are bringing our guest today, Mr. Shawn Smith. Hey, how you doing, sir?
Peace, bro. How you doing?
For sure. I appreciate you coming through. We appreciate it here. And just a little backstory. Me and Shawn know each other. He actually started my sleeve, my journey on my sleeve. So I appreciate this moment. We get to come back and redo it. You know what I'm saying? And it's great having you. I appreciate you coming on.
I appreciate you having me, bro. This is dope.
For sure.
It's full circle. So
for sure, full circle, 100%. Now, now that I done got everything out the way, bro, you done did a lot of stuff. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Since I met you, I met you before you had your own tattoo gallery and your shop, right?
Right.
So since then, you got to bring me up to speed.
Yeah, man.
Right.
So around the time that we started, we was working on your project. I was in a private studio at that time.
Right.
So I was there for about a year.
Yeah.
And then transitioning from the shop that I started at. So during that moment was me actually, you know what I'm saying, mentally getting ready for the Immortal Ink and opening that up. So
that was the beginning.
Yeah.
That's what's up. I met you at the beginning. Okay, that's what's up. So
like not necessarily the beginning of my tattoo career, but the beginning of
your business.
That transition,
For sure.
Entrepreneurship on another level, yeah.
Okay, well tell us how it all started. Tell us how you started tattooing. Tell us what got you into it. Like, how'd you do it? What's up?
It's art. Yeah. So like everything started from art. When I was a kid, I used to draw a lot, but the inspiration came from my older brother. Like he was active in the military, in the army, so he would come home with art, and I would be inspired by that. Yeah. So whenever he go back in service and stuff like that, like I would be chilling, just drawing during the summer, stuff like that when I didn't have nothing to do.
Yeah.
So that's really where it came from.
Okay.
So I always had a passion for art, and then growing up, getting into high school, you know, like you kind of get off that path a little bit. So I started running track. Yeah. And like getting off into the high school stuff.
Yeah, of course.
We ended up losing like a close friend that we all was close with in high school. Ended up getting shot. And just watching how it affected the entire school. Like they had to bring counselors in, like stop classes, like open up the library for anyone that needed to talk to anybody, like the teachers, students, everything. Like it was big.
That's deep.
But experiencing that, and then me going through that emotionally, like trying to figure out, okay, like how can I express myself, you know what I'm saying, and my feelings for this. So went home later that night, the only thing I could think of was to draw.
Oh, really?
So like I drew a portrait of him and then brought it to school the next day. So once I started showing people, like literally just seeing people crying and like the tears come from just, of course, that moment, but also seeing that art. Yeah. It just really hit me in that moment on how much art can impact, you know what I'm saying, people emotion on an emotional level.
Yeah, for sure.
So everybody wanted it. It was only one, so I gave it to one of the persons that was closest to him. But just seeing all of that is really what got me back into the art.
Yeah, it sparks your curiosity. Like maybe this is my lane.
Yeah.
So what you're saying is that your older brother going to the military, coming back with, I'm sure he was all over the country and the world, right? So he's just coming back with just different stuff from everywhere.
Yeah.
Just showing you, just opening your mind up to how things look differently and how different artists make art, and just inspires you that way.
Well, yeah. Like he was an artist himself.
Oh, okay.
So like he was into clothes and designing clothes and drawing and painting and stuff like that. So he would actually be bringing his art that he done.
But when he saw.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So it's actually full circle on that because now he tattoos in
your
my
shop.
Tattoo studio.
Hey, that's crazy. So, that's what's up.
Yeah.
Hey, shout out to that. Hold on, man. Let me get it. That's an amazing beginning, man. So, your brother is an artist. Is it just y'all two?
As far as visual arts, so artistry just run in the family. I feel like everybody in my family has some type of like creative something. Like my auntie, she is like a home event planner, decorator.
Shout out to the auntie.
Yeah, like my other brother, like he's dabbed into art, abstract art, and it's coming out fire. Like, and then he's into music. And
shout out to the brother.
It's just a creative like
family.
Yeah,
it sounds like that. So, are you the only one who started their own like business? Like,
so no, not really.
Okay, well we'll get to it. We'll get to it. I'm just asking. You got me curious now. All right, bet. So brother is an artist. He comes home from the army, and he's showing you his art, right? Inspiring you, and then you go to high school, have a traumatic experience, which triggered you to do some art, which allowed everybody to see how talented you were, which also triggered you to say maybe this is what I need to do. So then after high school, what you end up doing?
So so the whole time I was planning to go to college. And I was living with my aunt and uncle at the time, because that's a whole another story. But I was living with them at the time, and then they supported me in whatever I did. So they was like, if you want to go to college, you go to college. But I ended up coming home and letting them know, like, look, I think I want to pursue like a career in art. But I really didn't necessarily want to be an art teacher, but because I wanted to still have that freedom to be able to travel the world and experience different things, meet new people, stuff like that. So tattooing just fit
the mold.
Yeah.
Okay. So after high school, you decided, hey, I'm gonna be a tattoo artist. This is what I'm finna do, for sure. All right. So you become a tattoo artist mentally, then you start your journey here in St. Louis. It all started in St. Louis.
Yeah.
For sure. All right. So as you're going and becoming who you want to be, what is one of the major obstacles that you had early on?
Really just trying to get into the industry.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was tough. Like there was a lot of gatekeepers.
Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah.
Okay.
So like the tattoo shop that I was working in, that I ended up getting into, was my last option, really. And then no tattoo shop take me in. So that was the last option. It was St. Louis Inc. So
okay. So you go to St. Louis Inc. by just hoping and prayer, in a sense, right? Because nobody was trying to let you in because you didn't have any training. They didn't want to train you. Like what do you think was holding you back? Like they was hating?
Yeah, so like now looking back on it, the tattoo industry is very sacred. So it's like if you're gonna be in it, you gotta give it your all, and like really put all of your life and your time into it.
Yeah.
So that was a big thing. Like it's kind of like it was based off of who you knew, really. And that was just the one shop that was just like, all right, like we see your drive, like you steady coming up here trying to get in.
Yeah.
And so they was just like, come on, bro, like we'll show you something, but just stay consistent, keep coming.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And we'll teach you more and more the more you show up. So
okay. So I'm sure becoming a tattoo artist isn't, because what sound to me is like it's pretty simple. You just go to a tattoo shop and say, hey, I want to art, I want to, I want a tattoo, and then you bug them enough, they're gonna let you. But I'm sure that's not that easy.
Nah.
Did you practice? How did you get good at tattooing?
Yeah, I had to practice, but before I even started practicing, I had to like clean up after people, clean the bathroom, sweep the floors, like do all the dirty work. You know what I'm saying? And then sit in on other artists tattooing and watch them tattoo for hours. Yeah. And then that was a 12 p.m. to 8 p.m.
Yeah.
You know
what I'm saying? So at that particular time, you're not making no money though.
Nah, so I'm doing my apprenticeship from 12 p.m. to 8 p.m. And then I'm working an overnight job from 9 p.m. until the morning. And then I'm sleeping for like a few hours. And then I'm doing it all over again. Yeah.
Yo, that's tough. All right. So it sounded like you was on the grind early on. You really wanted to do it, huh? Yeah. That's what's up. So since you was doing this, right, you showed perseverance. You showed them that you really wanted to do. They let you in the door, right? When you started tattooing, what was your biggest fail?
For most people, the biggest fail would be like trying to like gain clientele, I should say. But for me, it was mainly because I was fresh out of a community of people from like high school, my high school friends and stuff like that. That wasn't really too much of a bigger problem. But the one thing I would say was marketing, branding,
that's
like
tough.
Building a brand, getting myself out there and building those relationships with clients outside of like friends and people that I already knew. Yeah. So I feel like that was a big step.
That was hard.
Yeah.
So how long did it take you in order to, at that first shop, to start getting, clientele coming in asking for you?
Didn't really take too long. I want to say it took a couple years. It wasn't really that.
It just
crazy.
Consistency, timing, just being around. Okay.
Just staying at it, like the passion. Like I enjoy marketing. I enjoy like putting myself out there, like showing my creativity and connecting with people and stuff like that. So just that consistency over time is just it's like compound interest.
For sure, 100%. I feel you what you're saying. So, in that instance, right, in the beginning, I'm sure it's tough, right? Marketing, trying to become better, because let's be honest, you practicing on people at the same time. That's really how we get better on everything, right? You got to practice in the moment, right?
Right.
How did you overcome, I know you said it was time, but overcome the fact that people didn't really know you yet? I know it takes time, but did you just all of a sudden do somebody's tattoo and it was hard as shit and they was like, yo, this is tough, I'm telling everybody? Like, do you have one of those tattoo moments that early on that kind of like, yeah, I just did that shit, you know what I'm saying? Like, you remember that?
Yeah.
Tell me about it.
It was a few moments like that where I, so you saying like as far as just like taking off, like the time of like.
So when you at that first shop, right? Because, in the beginning, you don't really know how good you are until you really do something good, right? When's a moment that shocked you? You did a tattoo that was like, you didn't think you was really going to pull it off, and you pulled it off.
I would say it was this leg piece that I did, and I started it. I want to say I started it at like 12 p.m.
At night?
Right? Not. Yeah,
12
p.m.
Yeah, I'm tripping.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
12 p.m. But I didn't finish until I can't remember what time, but it was like 3 something in the morning. And then I ended up falling asleep in the tattoo shop, and but I killed it though. I killed that piece, and that's one of my most memorable pieces. Like earlier on, it was like an Oriental piece on the side of my leg. Like, yeah.
And you drew it yourself too, because I know you freehand most of the time. Like you draw it out and then let the people see it. So you was drawing it too.
Yeah.
That's what's up. Yeah. That's what's up. So that built your confidence.
Yeah.
I'm sure
to tackle those bigger pieces.
Yeah.
And then to persevere through it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it definitely shows you like, okay, like I can do a little bit more.
Yeah, for sure.
I can push it more. So one thing that I always do when I tattoo now is I even tell people that I teach how to tattoo. Like if you design all the way up into the point where you feel like, all right, I'm taking
doing
it
too much.
a little bit past like my comfort zone, and stop there every time.
Yeah.
And you just keep doing that. You're gonna keep evolving and keep getting better.
Right.
So that's kind of how I design now. You know what I'm saying? Even from there,
Okay.
it's always just pushing it as far as I can until I feel like, okay, I might fall off the edge. I'm gonna stop right here.
Yeah, for sure. Okay,
Yeah.
you gotta know your limits, but always push the boundaries as much as you can. No, I feel that. So, you were at the shop for this is your first shop, right?
Right.
Okay. How many shops were you before you went on your own?
Just that one. It was that one, and it was the one that we tattooed in.
Yeah.
And then that was it.
Okay,
was
so
just
only
those
2
two.
shops. So in that time frame, from high school to the 2 shops, how long was that?
That was, I want to say 17. It was like 4 years.
4 years?
Yeah.
Oh, that's what's up. So in those
Like
4 years, you
4 or
realized
5.
that I want to be a boss. I see what they doing. I can do this, right?
Yeah.
And only thing I need to do is just find a place that I can call my shop, and just keep growing, right?
So like the passion I had for tattooing was even deeper than that. It was just like being at a shop, being at both shops, I learned so much. And then it was also like having that passion. I'm like, I want to share this passion. Like I want to take it and expand on it, and I want to help other people. You know what I'm saying? So that was really that, and give more people opportunity for an industry that's not so open.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
For people, or like of us, you know what I'm saying, culturally
For
wise.
sure.
It's like just being a gatekeeper, becoming the gatekeeper, but also opening it up for the people, you know what I'm saying, for our people.
And that's what you're supposed to do. You're supposed to help. You know, it's not supposed to be that hard to get into something. You know what I'm saying? Like, if it ain't for you, it ain't for you.
Exactly.
Right? It's going to happen. We're going to figure it out. But you ain't the one that's supposed to stop me from getting in.
Exactly.
You know?
And that's how I view it. I'm like, it's not me that's gonna stop you. If it's not meant for you, you're gonna organically, you know what I mean, fall out of it. You know? But I can't be the one. Like, I feel like I'm just a vessel. You know what I'm saying? And God put me in places to just, it's like you just open yourself up to it.
Yeah.
If that makes sense.
Yeah, no, for sure. If you got that type of spirit, you know, that type of person, that's who you are, then yeah, of course, you're going to do that naturally. So it's only right for you to open up a shop and be welcoming to people who's trying to be in the industry. And if they can handle it, they can handle it. If they not, they not. But it's good to know that that place is open, that we can go. So hold on, where's that again?
That's 712 North 2nd Street.
712 North 2nd Street. If you're a tattoo artist and you need some guidance, some mentorship, call Sean. He's available. He is available. Now, we done got all the way up to speed. We at the tattoo shop now, Immortal Inks, right? That's where we at right now.
Yeah.
Okay? So what are you doing right now? Like, what's up? Like, you got an academy, a podcast, a product line? Like, what's up, man? Tell me.
Man, so we got the Tattoo Academy, really just guiding people more structurally through the tattoo process as far as learning how to tattoo from beginning to end.
Yeah.
You know, like I feel like when I learned it wasn't too structured.
Yeah.
So I wanted to put together something that was more structured and it take you from A to Z.
Yeah.
You know, and it's like taking on that responsibility, because if I'm gonna teach you how to do something, I don't want to be the blame of why. Like,
it
dang,
sucks.
Yeah,
it ain't my fault.
Exactly. It's like even if you do think you know it, it's like I still feel in my heart to tell you, so I can at least know that I
did you right. You did what you supposed to do. You checked all the boxes. What you saying? Cover your corners. I understand.
Right.
So the academy, is it available courses online, or they have to like enroll with you to be an apprentice and be an academy?
Yeah, so it's one-on-one, it's in person, and then eventually it's to also include seasoned artists that are in the shop, and each one of them have their own, you know what I'm saying, section in the academy as well, but it's all in person right now.
All right, well, if you're interested, hit him up. Shawn Smith Tattoo on IG, hit him up. Okay, now tell me about the shop, like how long you been in business with the new shop, and you know, anything special going on? Like, you got any events, like, what's going on now?
Yeah, so it's Immortal Ink Tattoo Gallery has been open going on 4 years now in May.
No, congratulations. Hold on. That's beautiful, man. So 4 years.
Yeah. So that's just for the community as well, you know, to help people express themselves through art and to also pour it back into the community. We have different events going on, like Valentine's Day. We do like Lovers and Friends. Of course, we do the well-known Friday the 13th. And
Right.
then we do like Inktober's and 314 days. Just being creative with it, but also finding ways to collaborate with the community as well.
Right.
Throughout those different things and give back in different ways.
For sure.
But using art to do that.
For sure. That's a beautiful thing. And the shop is great. It's amazing. You walk down the steps. Yeah, it's a beautiful shop, bro. Like, the shop doesn't look like it belongs there, to be honest with you. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's how good it looks, you know. I would suspect, like, if you were to, you know, move, I would see you on, like, a corner storefront. You know what I'm saying? With an open glass.
Yeah.
Or how your shop look now.
Yeah.
It'd be beautiful, bro. Like, I think that would be, you know, a great look. And, you know, I'm sure it's going to come in the future. You know what I'm saying? Also, you said you are award-winning tattoo artist in 2022, right?
Yes.
So how did that happen?
It was we was in Hunts, Vegas. So that was, it was Huntsville, but the name of the convention was the Hunts Vegas convention.
Okay. But
I ended up doing this huge eagle on this dude's back, and it was a black and gray piece. So I ended up winning.
Oh, for real?
Award for that. Yeah.
How long did it take you to do that?
It was one session. I want to say it was about 6 hours.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That ain't bad. Well, congratulations on that as well. Hold on, let me give you another thing.
You.
Award-winning tattoo artists in St. Louis, man. There's not a lot of them out here. Award-winning tattoo artists, right? I ain't never met one. I'm glad that you are, because that solidifies my piece on my shoulder.
Yeah, you know?
For sure.
Award-winning tattoo.
Hey, you know what I'm saying? I might have to have you sign it just so it can validate that it's real. Now, what you got next, bro? Like, what's next on the plan? What is your next big adventure that you got planned in the world of tattooing?
It's a lot. It's a lot, man. It's really just I don't even want to say it all.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
We got big things coming.
Yeah, it's big things coming. Just keep on the lookout, tapping it, stay tapped in. And
Immortal Inks, find them. Shawn Smith tattoo on IG, find them before he blow up too big, because prices rise.
Yes.
Yesterday price ain't today's price, and if you an award-winning tattoo artist, I swear to God, that shit going up. Yeah.
But you know, we gonna work with you. We gonna work with we not gonna get too big or nothing like that. Especially for those that's been rocking. You know, from the early years, it's like I'm not gonna change the price or make it extremely expensive. Like
I understand, but quality is key.
Yes.
If your skill level has gone up tremendously, I would expect a ticket. You know what I'm saying? You got to put the price on it, because what I realized in business is that they going to say yes. You feel me? That yes is real quick when they want something.
Yep.
Right? So you give them what they want at a high quality, they going to take it. That's good business.
That's real.
That's good business.
Yep.
So now that we know we got some big things coming up in the future, you know, about 2026, 2027, that's what we're thinking?
No.
Yeah. Okay. That's what we're going to leave it at. Now, we almost at the end of this episode, right? Or not the episode, but the interview. Shawn, tell me what's your ultimate goal?
Ultimate
goal. If all said and done, what's your ultimate goal?
Ultimately, it's not even tattoo related, but it's more just like, just being. The ultimate goal is to build legacy, but not only in business, but as a person. You know what I'm saying, and to build community, you know, and just be a leader and be known as someone that's always pushed, you know, boundaries and did everything out of love, and just that, man, just always keep evolving.
For sure.
So that's
the ultimate goal. It sounds like maturity. Sounds like some grown man shit. Yeah. That's what's up, bro. So are you trying to grow more here in St. Louis? Do you have any plans on probably, moving somewhere? Like, is there a final destination for Shawn Smith Tattoos? Do you
no
want a franchise?
Final destination, but I'm really adventurous, so I don't really see a final destination. I do expect to expand. St. Louis has always been, this is where everything started.
Right.
So this is where I would like to start everything. This is where I was born and raised. So everything always, of course, will start here. But I do expect to expand.
For sure. Expect to see a couple of Immortal Ink tattoo galleries all around the city. You know what I'm saying? We spreading like hot fire, coming soon. Now, listen, we are at the end, and I'm going to give you a second to think about this, right? This is a closing statement. What do you want the people to remember you by, right? If you're an activist, you want to be in the community, if this was the last thing you had to say to people to, have them feel you, what would it be?
I would say it's easy. I would say love. I would say put God first before anything. Love your family, your friends, the people that truly support you, and lift up and build your community. Lift up your community.
Okay, no, that's real. Because love is a powerful drug, good and bad. But if you use it for good, then it can only build. It can't destroy. Oh, come on now. And well, we appreciate you coming on. This was a great interview. Ladies and gentlemen, if you want a tattoo and you want something dope, bruh, hit up Shawn Smith Tattoo on IG, Immortal Ink Gallery. Where's it at?
712 North 2nd Street.
Hold on, where is that?
712
North 2nd Street. Ladies and gentlemen, Shawn Smith. Hold on, bro. Let me get my thing. Hold on, man. This computer's slow. 1 second. Let me say that again. Ladies and gentlemen, we had a great interview today. We appreciate Mr. Smith coming in. Thank you, Shawn Smith.
Thank you, brother. I appreciate you.
Now we're going to have a small intermission with the one and only Honey Man. Let me get my boy up here. Honey Man Abasi. Oh, that ain't it. Hold on, ladies and gentlemen. I know you want it. Here we go.
A superior smooth taste.
Hold on, bro. Pull you up. Oh, don't do that to me.
I want you to, 'cause I'm your honey, man. I'm really sweet on you. Take one taste of me, girl, and I will rule your world. I want to grow together. Let's let our love unfurl. Beneath the pale moonlight, where we're dancing slow, I hear whispers of love in the night soft glow. Your eyes, they sparkle like stars in the sky. In this moment with you, time just seems to pass by. In the quiet of the night, in a world so still, our hearts beat as one. In this love we fulfill. You know you want me, baby. You know I want you to, 'cause I'm your honey, man. I'm really sweet on you. Take one taste of me, girl, and I will rule your world. I wanna grow together. Let's let our love unfurl. You know you want me, baby. You know I want you to, 'cause I'm your honey, man. I'm really sweet on you. Take one taste of me, girl, and I will rule your world. I wanna grow together. Let's let our love unfurl. With every beat of my heart, I'm drawing closer to you. And through the seasons of time, our love will stand true. So trust me, don't fear me, baby, please hear me. There's nobody else for me but you. Our love is never ending, it's only just beginning. And I can't wait to start with you. want you to, cause I'm your honey man. I'm really sweet on you. Take one taste of me, girl, and I will rule your world. I wanna grow together. Let's let our love unfurl. You know you want me, baby. You know I want you to, cause I'm your honey man. I'm really sweet on you. Take one taste of me, girl, and I will rule your world. I wanna grow together. Let's let our love unfurl. You know you want me, baby. You know I want you to, cause I'm your honey man. I'm really sweet on you. Take one taste of me, girl, and I will rule your world. I wanna grow together. Let's let our love unfurl.
If it's gorgeous you want, look for the grit. Because it's the pros who are out there.
Hold on. We back? We back? We good? We good? Oh, shit, my bad. Hey, we are back. We had a wonderful episode, interview, with Shawn Smith, Tattoo. It was a great interview. Now, we are about to get back to the nitty-gritty of things. I've been on IG a lot lately. I've been putting some posts up about this Michael Jordan, LeBron James comparison. And a lot of people been on me, bro. What y'all on me for, bro? The proof is in the pudding. LeBron is better. What were you talking about? Like, there's no question here. There's no question. Yes, I understand that Michael Jordan won 10 scoring titles in a row. If you do your research, you will see LeBron could have won 10 to 12 as well. He just chose not to. Every person who won the scoring title is a gunner. It's okay, though. It's okay. You know what I'm saying? Y'all hating on LeBron. The dude is the greatest. Y'all just hating. It's not even funny anymore. It's not even funny. We're comparing LeBron and Jordan. Okay, that's fine. Jordan was good in his time. You know? He was good in his time. LeBron is great in his time. You know? And the simple matter is y'all talking about how LeBron choked in the finals. The man did not choke. Okay? The man did not choke. He just lost to a better team. When you know you about to lose, you shut it down. There's nothing else you can do. The game was over. So let's break it down. Let's break down the comparison between Michael Jordan and LeBron James. Okay? Michael Jordan comes into the league hot, on fire. We all know this. First of all, he gets hurt. So he gets to sit out a year. Let's not forget that. He didn't come in as a regular rookie. He came in like Blake Griffin. Okay? He got to sit out a year, rehab his ankle, get strong, get quicker, get faster, and got smarter. Right? Exactly. So then he comes to the league and goes crazy. We understand that he's a great scorer, but all shooting guards are great scorers and selfish. That's what their purpose is. You can't name me one shooting guard who is not selfish. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, name me one shooting guard who isn't selfish, and I tell you that he's a bum. All shooting guards are selfish, and that's what I was saying about Jordan. Jordan is not necessarily a selfish player, but as a shooting guard, you have to be ultra aggressive. Now, let me ask you this, people. Let me ask you this. If you are a coach on a basketball team and you have a whole bunch of hoopers, are you going to tell them to play like Mike? No. You will probably tell them play team ball like LeBron. Why? Because you get everybody involved. Everybody feels included. Everybody's happy. If you have one player on the team that's gunning, nobody's happy but the guy that's gunning. And y'all act like Being like Jordan was something special. Nobody could be like Jordan. The only person that wanted to be like Jordan and almost achieved it was Kobe Bryant. And what did they call him? Selfish. A gunner. He's not a team player. Only people that like Kobe is us now after the fact. The Mamba mentality, we respect it because it worked. But in the fire, you guys didn't fuck with Kobe. You barely mess with Jordan. The only reason why we love Jordan is because of the shoes and the aura. The man is great. I'm not taking nothing away from Jordan. The man is great. He is the greatest at a point in time. But sometimes you get surpassed. It is okay. And when you get surpassed, it has to be by somebody greater. And it's okay. LeBron is just greater. Did he win more championships than Jordan? No. We all know this. Did LeBron go 6 for 6? No. Did he win 4 championships and lose 6? Yes. But why did he lose? The reason why LeBron lost is because, number one, he didn't stay with one team. Staying with one team makes things easier. I'm telling you. It's easier. Osmosis. Your team is glued together as one. You can close your eyes and know where somebody is going. That's where you see no-look passes coming from. That's when you see behind-the-back lobs. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's called osmosis, team chemistry. It's a unit. LeBron chose not to be in a unit and show you suckers that he can go anywhere and win. That's what he did. Miami, he goes and wins. He says 7, 8 championships, but he's playing. We all know this. We believed it for a second, but they had to glue. They had to gel. It just wasn't happening that quick. It took them a year to get it together, and after that, it was curtains. If LeBron stays in Miami, I guarantee you they win 6 back-to-back. Back-to-back-to-back. There was nobody beating the Heatles. We know this. The only reason why he left is because Pat Riley. You can't, it's not even, it's Pat Riley, and they all say it's Pat Riley's fault. Just like when Jordan didn't want to play with the Bulls no more, y'all call it a retirement. I called it he quit. It's because of the owner. If these owners don't get in the way of our players being great, you will see greater and better stats. But the owners are messing up the game because they have egos. And it's okay. It's okay. That's why Jordan went 3 for 3. Could Jordan have went 10 for 10? Probably. Because those 2 years he took off, Houston won. Houston couldn't mess with Jordan and the Bulls. We all know this. But if he never quits, then he might have went 10 for 10. And then he will look real similar to somebody we call the GOAT now. Didn't LeBron James go to 10 finals? 8 straight? Greatness does what greatness does. If LeBron James wanted to take a break, he could have took a break and played football and came back the next year and went to the finals again. It's just what it is. The only difference between LeBron and Jordan is that LeBron chose to play with different groups of players to show you that greatness travels. It travels. When Jordan left, the Bulls were still good. When LeBron leaves, the teams go to boo-boo. We talked about this already. Okay? So stop complaining that we're glazing on LeBron. We're not glazing on LeBron. We're stating the facts, people. These are the facts. He's greater. The only thing you can say is he didn't get the 6 championships. Well, he had opportunities. It's not a participation award. It's the facts. He had 10 opportunities to win 10 rings. Jordan had 6 opportunities to win 6, and he won all 6. Kudos. But he also quit twice. If he never quits and does a full career, we don't know what he would have been. He might have been the greatest, yes. But we don't know this. All we know is that he quit. Just like you guys say LeBron punked out in the finals. So what? Everybody has a mental breakdown. That's why Jordan quit. It's all good. You know what I'm saying? Like, you got to take a break. But all this LeBron is this and you glaze. No, we're not glazing nothing on LeBron. These are facts. Is Kevin Durant better than LeBron James? No. Did he get an MVP? Yes. Did he get scoring title? Yes. Is Steve Nash better than LeBron James? No. Did he get 2 back-to-back MVPs? Yes. You know what I'm saying? Like, Derrick Rose got an MVP, but let's be honest. LeBron James could have got that too. Kobe Bryant got an MVP trophy. Let's be honest. LeBron James could have had that one too. If LeBron wanted to be the best player all time, every day, and be like Jordan, he could have did it and killed every number. I don't understand you guys is tripping. The man is just great. The only flaw, you say he doesn't have enough championships. Well, shit, Jordan doesn't have all the championships either. Bill Russell has 10. Maybe 11. You know what I'm saying? Like, let's be honest here. You know, you love Jordan so much. Why? Why do you love Jordan so much? Half of you guys never seen him play. You love the aura. You love the storytelling. You love the myth. It's fine. In 1,000 years from now, if there's a person that finds a book about Michael Jordan, they're going to say, wow, he was a god. In 1,000 years from now, if somebody reads a book about LeBron James, they're going to say the same thing. He's a god. Why? Because they did godlike things. But you guys are going crazy, glazing Michael Jordan like he ain't do no wrong. He had a hot period of time. He was hot for a moment. Okay? Was he hot for 20 years? No. Hell, he's not better than Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. He's the true GOAT. And you guys call him Jordan the GOAT because he can jump and dunk. It's fine. He's a great scorer. But Jordan had to learn from someone too. He had to climb a hill to get to that next level. And he never succeeded. So he quit. And came back. And then quit again. You know what that top level was? 50,000 points. Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. The only record that fucking matters. And y'all crying about 6 rings. Nobody cares about 6 rings. You're supposed to be memorized. He's remembered with 6 rings because he has a team, a great team. Just like the Warriors had a great team. You know? It's fine. That's why Steph Curry is a great. Because he had a great team and he capitalized. Jordan had a great team and he capitalized. LeBron is just great. Put him on any team, he's going to the finals. I bet if he played on all y'all teams that's talking, you guys will want to be on the court and be happy to be playing with the greatness. He might pass you the ball. You know, Jordan won't. He's not. He's a gunner. LeBron is a willing passer and gives opportunity to those who need it. That's why his team in 2007 went to the finals. Why? Because he was so dominant, you can't stop him. And if you gonna try to, he will pass it to you. Mo Williams. And we gonna knock it down. It's cool. I don't even know if Mo played in 2007, but if he did, that was a good one. But if he didn't, we gonna pass it to Boobie Gibson. You know? It's just what it is. Once Jordan changed teams, changed ownership, changed coaches, he was a regular player. A regular scorer. And I told you this before. You take all the Hall of Fame away from Jordan, all the players, he's a J.R. Smith. Uber athletic, can shoot, can handle, get by you, and dunk on you. That's what a shooting guard is. You can say that Jordan, without all his Hall of Fame players around him, is a James Harden. You can say he's a Dwayne Wade. You can say Kobe Bryant. I mean, all shooting guards is the same. So why are you saying that he's not. Jordan is great. He was the greatest until his records, which only is the 6 rings. It's a team thing. Individually, he doesn't even do nothing. He's top 5. Okay, LeBron is 1 on all lists. Longevity, my ass. Longevity matters. It matters. The longer you play, the better you get. That's why in old age comes wisdom. You know? That's why LeBron James is the greatest player. He can go anywhere and do anything and still win. I guarantee you, the Wizards will never retire Michael Jordan's jersey. They won't. Why would they? Now, a lot of people on my IG are talking about how LeBron James had a lot of help, all these all-star help. What Hall of Famers did LeBron James have on his team but Dwayne Wade? What Hall of Famers? Ray Allen, he's a Hall of Famer, but he wasn't the Ray Allen of old, so he wasn't no use. He made one shot. Why did he make one shot? Because he's a shooter. That's why. That was his job. Okay? Steve Kerr, John Paxson, that's their job. But let's keep it on point. Who else was a Hall of Famer that LeBron James played with? Kyrie's not a Hall of Famer. If you think he's a Hall of Famer, please tell me why. He has one championship as a sidekick. He was given the keys to 3 or 4 franchises and didn't do nothing with them. Then he went to another franchise as a sidekick and they got to the finals. He's a great sidekick. Kyrie is amazing, but he's not a Hall of Famer. Chris Bosh, it's not a Hall of Famer. AD, it's not a Hall of Famer. If you think AD is a Hall of Famer, you can kick rocks because he's not. He was given the franchise too, and you look what he did in New Orleans, nothing. Got a championship as a sidekick. LeBron James. Who else? Who else? Kevin Love is not a Hall of Famer. Who else? That's what I'm saying. Like, LeBron did this all on his own. He had one Hall of Famer for legitly on his team, which was Dwayne Wade, who was a made man. He already won the finals. So he's a made man, regardless. But that's it. Jordan had 4. Tony Kukoc, Dennis Rodman, Scottie Pippen, Phil Jackson, Michael Jordan. All Hall of Famers on one team, sticking together, running the same plays. What do you expect? If they weren't winning, they wouldn't stay together. That's the whole point. And another thing, I don't hear one thing about LeBron's old teammates talking about how he wasn't a good teammate. Nobody says this. Everybody says LeBron is a great teammate. You just have to play within the system. So fine. The system is LeBron. He is that great. But we done heard talks, speculations, rumors about Michael Jordan not being a great teammate. Why? Because he's selfish. He's a shooting guard. They're all selfish. Latrell Sprewell, selfish. It's just what it is. Shooting guards are just innately selfish. You know, they have a good heart. They know they have to score. They might pass you the ball, but they have to score. That's their job. It's fine. LeBron is not a shooting guard. He is a small forward. So what he does is a bonus on every other account because small forwards are just uber athletic and get good rebounds. But he does it all. I was told this statistic the other day. LeBron James has 4 Hall of Fame careers. Michael Jordan has 2. Now, in those 2 of Michael Jordan, he did win 3 championships. I'm not, let's go ahead and clap that up. He won 3 championships on both of his runs. But LeBron James is a Hall of Famer in this first Cleveland run. He's a Hall of Famer in his Miami run. He's a Hall of Famer back in Cleveland. He's a Hall of Famer in LA. All 4 phases of his career, he's a Hall of Famer. When it's all said and done, he will have a jersey in 3 arenas. Michael Jordan won't, hasn't, and will not. The best thing that's going for Michael Jordan at this point is his shoes. That's his last remembrance. But he's great. He's top 5. LeBron, Kareem, Shaq, Wilt Chamberlain, and dare I say it, maybe even Steph Curry. Nah, I can't do it. That's too much. Jordan's top 5. I'm not going to take him out the top 5. I'm not. That's disrespectful. I'm not going to go that far. Steph Curry is top 10. But I was asked this question today. Who was your top 5? Would you put Steph in your top 5? Shout out to my cousin John Jr. I don't think I will. The question was, did Steph Curry change the game more than LeBron James? Is he a bigger impact than LeBron James? No. Does everybody want to shoot the 3 more? Yes, of course. Did the league adopt that style of play? Yes, that's very impactful. But more influential than LeBron? No. What did LeBron do that was more influential than Steph Curry? He went to 10 finals. What do you want? The man is from high school. He has no learning. Like, he has no coaches. It's all him. He learned this from the age of 13 to 40. Steph went from high school to college to the NBA. Just like Jordan. High school, college to the NBA. Only the greats of the greats go from high school to the NBA and do great things. Now, I know there's a lot of high school players that have done this transition, yes. Have they gotten to the heights of LeBron James or Kareem Abdul-Jabbar? No. LeBron James is one of one. Michael Jordan is one of many. We've seen poor versions of Michael Jordan all the time. Poor versions. Nobody is Michael Jordan. I'm going to say that now. He is the only one. But he spawned a lot of kids. And all these kids want to be like Mike, just like the song. Dare I dream that he is me, like Mike. If I could be like Mike. That was a great song. Gatorade and Nike had a thing going on. But without the shoes, LeBron James is still on the same pedestal. You give him a sold-out shoe and the aura of Michael Jordan, the man is going to run the United States of America. He is the president. It is what it is, people. LeBron James is the GOAT because he has surpassed Michael Jordan. I'm not glazing. I'm speaking facts. These are facts, people. You can see it when you watch him now. Does he flop? That's the game. Michael Jordan flopped. He cried to refs. You know? If LeBron James could fight like he could like Michael Jordan could fight back in the day, I'm pretty sure LeBron James will be swinging on people. But that's not what you can do anymore. Only person that can do that and get away with is Draymond Green. And we all know how we feel about Draymond Green. He needs to retire. He's done. He's not. Listen. Do you think Draymond is a Hall of Famer? You put him on any other team without Steph and Clay. Is he a Hall of Famer? No. People think that just because you get these accolades, it means something. No, it doesn't. Like the scoring title doesn't mean nothing. It means you know how to score. Defensive Player of the Year is great, though. I'm not going to knock that. Defensive Player of the Year, that's hustle and heart. You know, Jordan got that. I'm not going to take that away. You know, that's that. Scoring title is nothing. It's a choice. Am I going to gun or I'm not? It is what it is, you know? But let's be honest, people. If LeBron James wanted to turn it on and keep it on, all records that he's already broke would have been broke. Championships would have been his. But like you say, if was a fifth, we'll all be drunk. I understand that. He didn't. I get that. So we're stuck in the now, and the proof is in the pudding. LeBron James is the greatest player of all time. You know? Because you can't please them all. You can't please them all. You're still going to love Jordan. It's fine. I'm not saying not to love him. I'm not saying that. You can still love him. I have his shoes. I have his jersey. I'm a fan. But let's be honest, people. Let's be honest, people. LeBron James is better. He's better in all facets. He just doesn't score like Jordan because the only person who does like Jordan was Kobe. And we all saw how that turned out for Kobe until he retired. And once he retired, everybody loved the Black Mamba. Okay? Now, we're going to clip these up. We're going to put them out. We're going to see what you say. But you guys are playing. LeBron James, it's been that guy. It's been that guy. Okay? Now, that is another episode here. That's all I'm saying. I am your boy Max Dollars, your neighborhood hoop hero, baby. And I know you can't please them all. But while I'm here, I'm going to try. I'm going to convince you. LeBron is 1. Jordan is 3. Because Kareem is 2. Call it what it is. You call a spade, ladies and gentlemen. And I'm out.